That's amazing.
Yeah, that's great. What is this, Franco-Prussian War 3?
Well, actually, it's
The revenge.
more of the, yeah, it's... They're trying to get back that territory I took from them, but I don't think they're going to get it back unless, you know, I don't know. Germany should be all right. You're great. You're doing great. You're awesome.
I'm going to let your country get sieged before I move off of Paris.
Please don't.
The timing there was glorious. Germany's wonderful. They're the greatest ally and the best friend I could ever have. I will let you burn to the ground just so I can look at the Eiffel Tower.
Hey, I built I built the Kiel Canal.
Why am I taxing the poor so hard? That's actually pretty low for this game.
I mean, you've got 30,000 troops. Go fight that 29 stack.
The 29 stack's moving to that 75 stack.
Yeah, but Papa Germany is around.
Papa Hoth is
You're
here.
engaged, though, and you're engaged in...
I have 120,000 other troops standing around.
Okay.
Papa Hoff's Papa is around. The German 6th Army is here.
Did somebody order a Panzer?
I mean, I am figuring out how planes work. Theoretically. Where does oil come from?
The ground.
Well, I mean, is anybody actually... Somebody's got to be producing it.
Producing what?
You can check on the trade thing and see. Yep, it looks like the current top producer of oil is the United States of America, the United Kingdom, and Brunei.
Hey, U.S., I hear you have oil. I'll buy it and refine it from you. It's gonna be up here, maybe?
Hey,
Your other
Switzerland.
45 stack. Help me with this 42 stack.
On the march.
All right. Well, since you actually have,
producing your oil,
you know what
from,
I would
you
call
fucks.
uniform troops, you take first.
Oh, there it is, Austin. I guess it doesn't matter. Who's playing who?
Oops.
I'm Switzerland, Roach is the Netherlands, Bob's Papa Germany, and Utari is...
What was that backwater again? Spain?
Spain?
Hey, I'm nearly at 50% literacy.
God damn.
99.2.
I'm not that much of a...
I was
90.
joking, but holy shit.
Yeah,
Bob,
no.
why you need me here?
Join in the French stopping.
I mean, the last time I did that,
You can try something here. What is your infamy at?
1495.
1495. If you start now, and by the time the war's about halfway through, you might be able to actually impose a war goal without tipping over the infamy.
It's going to depend on how many provinces I can get siege down, right?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of fighting going on in the north here, so you probably have a good chance.
Haha!
Oh, wow. I am apparently still a slave state.
That might be causing some problems in the world.
I want to reform that, but the upper house won't let me. Despite me being in absolute monarchy.
Good job.
You don't sound very absolute to me.
Have you mobilized your nation?
I don't need to.
Bob?
Just a standing military.
I was wondering what all this freedom of the womb movement was for. I was like, what is
You
this,
may
an
need to,
abortion
because we're going to get
movement?
crushed in the north here.
By what?
By the 40 stack that's coming to reinforce, and... Oh no, we just won. No, it looks like they just
And
barely
the
came out
Swedish
top.
are here too.
Swedes.
I mean, I took a little bit of a pounding, but
Oh my. Did you at least get a free meal out of it? Haha!
Hey, Jacobin rebels, we might actually need we might need your civilians with guns to help fight our civilians with guns, but they're fighting against the government, so that's
It's a
bad luck.
complex geopolitical situation. Hey, I stack wiped some Frenchies.
Because my entire army is made of just civilians with guns, so I'm useless.
Alright, France, come get me. You.
France's army turns around.
I mean, if I heavily outnumber them and they're fighting, you know, against heavily fortified Swiss positions, I can take them. Can I get a link to Commissar Roach? If you search for Commissar Roach on YouTube, or...
He's not streaming, if that's what you're asking.
If you go to any of the videos I've published, there's a link to his playlist in my videos, in the description. So go to...
Looks like you're outnumbered in Paris.
Well, we'll fix that.
I'm doing good.
And my army's gone. Looks like, yep.
We cannot negotiate.
Swedes aren't doing anything.
Ourselves. That's why I tried to select France. Okay, I need to keep fighting. We require 5.49% of jingles in our country, but only. I cannot add a war goal. I can't even add a war goal because my people don't like war enough. Ugh.
That's why you gotta kill more Frenchies.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Stellaris multiplayer on consoles with others. Does anybody here own a PS4? No. See, there
No.
I once did.
I was about to say, we all own Stellaris on PC, so I don't see why we would...
The last console I owned was like I think a year or two ago. Was the Xbox? What would they call it? The last Xbox model I had. And the last Sony console I owned was a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it's the same.
There's so many different little flags up there in southern Netherlands. I don't know who's who. Who's fighting who.
That's what I'm saying. I think you may need to call up the levies.
Well, I did start mobilizing, so they're all going to be gathering here. So that's the thing.
So we can clear out the Netherlands.
It's not really clearing out the Netherlands so much as just like defeating the French really quickly.
So I have a question. Why did the Free State get given to Romania of all people?
I think it just picks a random secondary power.
Okay.
So I think it had the chance to go to anybody that was a secondary power at the time, I think. Hold an election and hope you get the Jingoism event. Oh, I could try that. We're going to hold an election. And I mean, I'm not doing a half bad job killing Frenchies. They're really not that tough when you're fighting them 3-1.
Germany, you're leader of the war now. Are you not able to call me in?
You have a truce with them.
Ah, yes, so I do.
I tried, believe me.
Tried so
Oh, they don't have any cavalry or artillery either. Maybe that's why they're dying so quick. Like, is Commissar taking Belgium? He kind of border guard Belgium. Now it's just a little bit of Flanders. Poking him in the tuchus.
That's the yeah. So what is a peace treaty with, who was the first one that imposed that? Well, I guess it would matter. It would just be the British that I would have to worry about. So I can start building things again.
You know what's funny is there's this, for some reason with my encoding software, there's this little bug where every once in a while, one of the tooltips that pops up on it gets stuck on my screen, and the one that got stuck up on my screen is called Purge. It's just, removing inactive members. And I was looking at the peace treaty with France, and that Purge thing popped up right in the middle, so it was like, peace treaty with France, Purge! Oh my. Switzerland got dark. You need a better general, but my general is too perfect, he's cursed. I love that. Actually have generals out the wazoo.
I guess since I don't have anybody to continue mobilizing, I'll just demobilize my nation. Because everybody that was mobilized is dead now.
How do
They're
you
dead,
assign-
Dave. Everybody's dead, Dave. Apparently, he went to Romania as well for Nanai and his Netherlands game with this mod. That's a pretty brutal war you got going on there. They've mobilized hard.
Oh, I don't want to do that. If I remove my leader, I lose some prestige.
Oh, were we able to white piece them
Yep.
out? Great. Oh, there are more rebels.
Let me get back to my country first.
Can you stop being on fire, Roach?
It's... I'd love to, but I can't.
Well, I guess I held that election for nothing. I hear Leah maniacally laughing in the background. Yeah, I do too. I think she's on the phone or something. I don't know what she's laughing at. You know that she's playing a game murdering something. Communism's up to a solid 8% of the upper house. Yeah, I found somebody else in the Alps. Just everybody.
I built another naval base. Hooray!
I don't know what that is. Wow, the
So
Kiel Canal.
Solaris is coming to consoles, huh?
PS4, I believe.
Yeah, it's today.
Yeah, I think it was. I saw it on Twitter.
I mean, we've been playing on PC already. I don't know what we're...
Yeah, I mean, none of us own a PS4. We all already own it on PC, and I don't think any of us are really, like, super into Stellaris. I think we're all kind of like, maybe if they make the mid-game more interesting at some point.
Yeah,
the game at some point.
My literacy finally hit 50%.
99.1.
Well, shit, now they can read books. Well, half of them can read books anyway. Why would you want that?
Irving Fisher. come
My
on.
God,
Alex.
that was a struggle to get that literacy up.
Come on down, Irving. I'm number 12. Man. Man, Japan has taken out well, I guess that's really not that much. And 23,000 pounds in loans. That's not that much.
I'm surprised Japan hasn't gone all, militaristic yet.
Well, they got
and
quite
said,
a
hey, I'm making money.
They have a lot of build techs. 17.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't actually gone in and taken like Korea.
They see.
Well, no, I guess they're in Sphere. They're in
Yeah,
Sphere,
Korea.
I guess. Career.
And King is still uncivilized, so they're not even attempting.
Actually, Japan has sphered a couple of Chinese states. So maybe that's why China hasn't modernized.
Communism
Yeah.
keeps growing larger.
Brr.
Communism is
Brr.
your friend. I'm very prestigious. Yay. I don't know what boats are, but I have that.
I managed to build like cruisers and battleships. I'm pretty rocking.
Starting to make money again.
What did your treasury get down to?
4.61 million.
Oh, you poor man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I started at what was it? I started at I think when I started losing money, it was maybe at 6.5 million.
So you lost. You only lost 2 mil.
Yeah.
Stanley Jevons, come on down.
I too have now discovered the terrorism.
Daimler Benz, come on down.
The terrorism.
Maybe we'll cancel this. It's not getting built.
Hey, I can build armies again. Well, time to start making these ones in the East Indies, because I need that garrison back up very quickly. I've also decided to build forts in every province down there, so that's a help.
Oh, I've got militant socialists. Okay.
We'll wrap it up in about 20 minutes, aren't we? And I was just saying, how long are we going? I think it's about 20 minutes, isn't it?
40 minutes.
40 minutes, okay.
Kind of like 20, but, you know, multiplied by 2.
I can do math and things.
Militant socialist. Don't you want to be that, though?
Well, now I'm kind of going more communism.
The socialists aren't hardcore enough for you?
No, they're not.
I
I have rebels, Bob, but I'm perfectly capable of taking care of them on my own without you.
Oh, bird.
Why?
I love how zoomed in your country just completely blends into Austria-Hungary.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you zoom it in, yeah, the colors don't differentiate a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
we just have
pretty
like
awful.
different. Well, what map mode are you on? Political?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say on my screen, there's a pretty stark difference, but maybe it's just different like color.
It's because you can see your country. It's because you're actually like you have line of sight. But when you don't have line of sight, there the colors are muted.
Like fog of war dimmed down. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, die social.
The Dutch military is rebuilding.
They're figuring out how tanks work by building them in Germany. So Francis.
I mean, I am a bit worried about France because
oh god, Algeria is a thing.
I'm a little worried about France because there's a 108,000 man stack right on my border.
Just keeping you in check.
So that.
No, yeah, Jesus Christ, they are right there, aren't they?
Yeah. That's what
Wait,
I was worried
is that
about.
all infantry? How is it broken down? It's
Yeah, it's 105,000 infantry and 3,000 cavalry. You know, it's pretty balanced.
Oh no, it's
For
no, I'm pretty
1887,
sure,
real balance.
I'm pretty sure it's cavalry, infantry, then artillery. So there's no cav, 105,000 infantry, and then 3,000 cannon.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Referendum on the liquor monopoly. What? People agreed that the state-run liquor monopoly should be established. Oh, no, I'm cool with it. Yeah, there we go. Vox Populi has spoken. They've given control over the liquor industry to the state. I love it.
What's that you say? Introduce Greece into our sphere of influence?
But do you want to take on their debt?
Their debt? No, but their RGOs, sure, a lot of fruit there.
Why, you making liquor? You making your own liquor? You're not buying it from me, Bob?
I was never buying it for me to begin with. Well, actually, that's not true. I've been buying
I
it.
must say,
for
you've been
years.
buying it for me for ages. I don't know what you think you've been drinking. Alright, all the militants are dead.
And I say your 4-cent titanium tax doesn't go far enough.
I say your 4-cent titanium goes too far. And I say your 4-cent titanium tax doesn't go too far enough. Seize the means of the booze. That's what I'm doing.
The bourgeoisie.
Overproduction in the refinery. Yeah, buy that fuel. We're overproducing fuel because nobody knows what to do with it.
Well, as soon as getting a good base down is good for stuff like that because as soon as it does become useful,
Yeah, I'm
when
playing the futures market here. Eventually, somebody will need my booze, my fuel, and my ammunition. It'll be fine.
Eventually.
Hey, now I'm secondary power again. I actually dipped down to rank 17 there for like a couple of months, making me yeah. I was no longer a secondary power, so I didn't even have colonization points anymore.
So I hate to say this, Utari, but apparently there's an anti-slavery convention going on right now.
Yeah.
No wonder that's still a thing. Because you're around.
I can't reform. They won't let me.
Apparently, you still own people.
Yeah, you still have slaves.
You savage.
Yeah, like the entire.
Okay, I think we have to go there at this point.
Egypt.
What RGO are you getting out of Africa?
Cotton.
Cotton.
Is it
cattle.
Is it you?
Of course it's cotton. Of course. My God.
Lots and lots of cotton.
Yeah, I wonder why you can get it so cheap. I wonder if there's something to that.
Well, it's got to be that cotton gin. Oh, that hasn't been invented yet. Oh, then it's got to be the other
Cotton
thing.
gin? That's been invented.
Isn't it been invented? I thought the cotton gin was one of the reasons why the slave
Siri,
trade was
what
so
can you
booming.
tell me
or
about
so-
the cotton gin?
Let's see what we can find. Some information.
Time of discovery / invention, 1793. You're off by 90 years.
Huh. What? I don't think that's a very common thing to know about, and I don't think that was very surprising that I didn't know exactly when the
Come
cotton
on,
gin was
Roach.
made.
Everybody knows exactly when the cotton gin was invented.
Yeah, it's just like perfectly common knowledge.
Yeah, he's Italia. And on a whim, I will go ahead and reopen all the factories that are closed.
Because you can.
Because he can.
Old crazy King Bob, or Kaiser Bob.
Kaiser Bundeswehr.
Reopen all the factories!
There's nobody to work in them.
But
The children!
you heard me!
Children! Think of the children!
A coal shovel for every man, woman, and child.
Especially the children.
I'm making almost as much. I'm making more from wine than straight up liquor now. Man, that threw me for a loop.
Well, I've gone up a rank just by building this military back up, so that military power really was what was hurting me. And I haven't even started building ships yet, because I'm waiting to get battleships.
Well, Albania defaulted.
Oh, Albania. Oh, Albania.
Greece is now inside the sphere of Germany.
So, Bob, how you feel about that potential war against the Austro-Hungarian Empire, where I might actually be able to gain some land?
I feel good about it, but what is... Now suddenly you're into it?
Well, now my infamy's below 14, so I can fabricate a claim on them and actually get a claim.
They have any friends? They don't have any friends.
I think I should start justifying a war against these fuckers. Let's take 333 days. I mean, you're on board with this, right, Bob?
I would be. Give me a second here, though. First, I need to get an acceptable school system in place.
You have to figure out how to read.
Gotta learn how to read good.
I don't know if the Winged Hussars arrives is appropriate for Germany coming to Swiss aid. You have Poles in your country, Bob? You do, right?
Currently, there are ethnic Poles, yes.
10.4 and 10.2 infamy. Yep, they found me. Think you have to add war goal? Well, that's what you do. I mean, justifying a war against them is the first thing you have to do, right?
Oh, finally, communists have reared their head inside of Netherlands. They're at
Rear
0.17%.
their heads? I don't like the connotation behind that, Roach.
Well, that's as best as it's gonna get.
That has a distinct Nazi. No, I'm communist. I'm like the opposite.
How dare you be compared to a Nazi?
I mean, that happens all the time, Leah. What were you cackling about? Everybody could hear you like laughing in the background.
Here, poor widows, have some steamer convoys.
Oh. Leah was watching some people playing Cards Against Humanity. That's what.
Has she never played Cards Against Humanity?
She's never played it.
Gotta play.
Oh my god.
She needs to play. We need to do a tabletop simulator session.
Utari is lagging behind.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked out of the game, alt-tabbed. Like, not even intentionally. I was trying to give away steamer convoys to poor pensioner widows.
I've only played Cards Against Humanity like twice, I think.
I played it a couple of times. It's fun.
Ooh, Karl Bosch. Sulfur production, oil production, fuel production, fertilizer production. I make oil in that factory that I have. That's a thing. Well, that's okay. My economy is growing weak because I'm subsidizing everything. What is the big red blob next to Swiss? That's Austria-Hungary. The sick man of Europe that's gonna get picked on.